Ton. Oh, it didn't update. Why didn't you update?
Yeah.
Okay, well, forget that screen. I'll fix it later.
We'll do it live.
Now, we are 100% doing this live now. Okay, time should have already begun. We're probably about 5 minutes off.
Time's probably just begun, though.
I think we're about 3 or 4 minutes behind in terms of timing. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the delay, everybody. The joy of Melee.gg means that sometimes things just don't work the way we want.
I like his little hand thing. That's always been a concern because we play the cards down as resources, and I've seen people do similar things before, but having a specific token for that is pretty cool.
Oh, no, it's a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely got to work on that.
Which cards are your hand and which cards are your resources
Clone heavy
is always a
okay,
question.
wow. We're getting to some cards that I'm not familiar with here.
All right, so that's heavy.
No, that's a clone heavy gunner.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I'm.
That's this guy.
And they've chosen to do it your way and put not follow the labels on the mat and the
correct.
Guys,
but it also means I've got some things to fix in between rounds.
We'll get there. But
we'll get there.
We got cards slinging around. Dice are rolling, man.
Yep, we're going.
So it was just like a standard opening play, a 2-drop and a 2-drop. Now Mace.
Go ahead.
Does he costs a resource? He does a damage to a damaged unit, right? No, that's
of course.
Kira.
God bloody hell. That should have updated, and I'm actually really irritated that it didn't.
All right, so Battlefield hits for 3. He's going to drop. What is this? A 3-drop he's going to play.
1 to base. I cannot even tell what card. We are not having a good first game, Trey. This is partly my fault.
We can squint at the TV that we're watching. Get a little. He's got some. He played a 1-3. His first guy's a coordinate. Oh, it's the new Ketsu Onyo. Though this is the one that was not new, but this is the one that blows up.
Oh, it's a 1-drop. He played this guy.
He played a 1-drop. Yeah, so that's the raid 1 guys, but that allowed him to play a 2-drop, and so he hit coordinate faster. So the decks that like coordinate that play. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of glare.
Yeah, that's going
to be
tough.
Space unit, so it's probably a green. No, it costs 3. It's a space unit that costs 3. That's in.
Larger than
Sabine green.
Yeah.
Blanking on what that might be. Ooh, there you go. Perfect use of the Sea Raptor business cards. Perfect
I like that.
use
That's good.
of it.
That's good. We might get a better view of it once the glare goes away.
All right. So the Mace stuff, like that's one of the things. I built a few coordinate decks, and one of the things you don't play a lot of 3s. You play a lot of 1s and 2s.
Might be a red 3.
So that you can hit
some commentary while I fix a couple of the scenes.
Yeah. So that you can hit coordinate like immediately, which I'm. There's the original 2-drop has keyword, which I assumed was coordinate, but I guess he attacked with it before he played Ketsu Onyo. So yeah, I don't know. This is the damage.
3 to base with coordinate.
That's 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a die on.
Make sure I math check.
No, I hear you.
On the battlefield. The battlefield trooper, green guy on the bottom. Battlefield trooper, right?
4 to base.
Got a die over the. Oh, he's using one of his dice to mark red 3 his attack for when he attacks with red 3. So yeah, that is red 3. The raid 1 is being marked by that die on the battlefield trooper. But there's nothing for Ketsu to blow up. The raid 1 guy.
Yeah, it's 3.
Okay, I was just making sure.
On the bottom, all these are cards that don't get seen played. I like seeing Mace. I've seen him played online a couple of times. There's a guy on YouTube that's a big proponent, but he hasn't done a yellow Mace, so this will be interesting to see what cards that were chosen to go in this. I haven't seen a yellow card yet. Everything's red, so I wonder what he's doing with the yellow part.
All right, give me a minute.
What do we got? Ah, that's what it is. I see.
Man, that you still can't bloody tell what that is. It's got to be a red 3. I'm like 90% positive that's a red 3.
Yeah, he marked it on the battlefield trooper. He marked the raid 1 on the battlefield trooper with his own dice. We had a stern talking to.
That's fine. We'll survive it.
Yeah.
We can see the base health. We can figure out the rest. Yeah. I'll have to check. I'll have to work on that glare between rounds.
Ricardo here on the left, so he's got the Millennium Falcon. Ooh, that's pretty.
Hyperspace is always
it's a hyperspace,
pretty.
Yeah. All right, he's going to ping the bases. I mean, Sabine is just doing Sabine things right now. Play a big 2-drop. Play a red 3.
All right, let's get the base health correct, and then I can get back into this.
how does Ricardo have any cards left? Look at all the units he's thrown on the board. Now let's see if he has anything for Sabine.
There
Or
we
if
go.
he's going to get to drop the
Let's take out
Darksaber
the
on it.
Battlefield Marine.
I wonder if he will drop the Darksaber on it.
Trade for trade, right?
Yeah, trade.
All right, he's trading with the
Two, right.
Battlefield Trooper. He's fallen into control mode, even though he's got tons of guys. Trying to kill all the guys. So here we go.
Whew.
People, turn your cards all the way sideways.
Do I get to
Tap
attack now?
your mana when you exhaust your mana. Tap your mana. Okay. You guys can see where I came
7
from.
to base.
When you exhaust your resources to do stuff, turn it all the way sideways. It's confusing from the other side of the table.
I agree with you. That is a big hit, ladies and gentlemen.
That is-
18 on now.
That's usually
19 on.
how she likes to go.
Go big or go home, says Sabine.
Sabine hits with a Darksaber. It's just really difficult to come back
All
from
right.
that.
Nope. There we go. Player one has an issue. There we go. Okay. All right. I think I'm finally a little less discombobulated now. I apologize for the technical issues, guys. I thought we had everything set up, and clearly I was incorrect.
Production quality on that. I can say this because I'm just the guest host. I'm not the guy that does this. This is a very high quality show, guys. Even though there are some technical issues getting this one up and running, this
He's
is
supposed to pay for this Falcon, right?
got to pay for the.
There, he just caught it.
He
Okay.
does.
He just paid for it.
He did it in the right order too, I think.
Technically, that's correct. Technically, you resource and then you pay, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But before you're ready. So he paid and then readied it. I didn't catch the
Okay.
rest of it though. So it looks like a freedom fighter's in his hand.
Oh, never mind.
No, you good. What's up?
I think it would have been 8. Or 1 plus 1. Is that him?
It should have been 8.
We're what,
I thought
19 on the
Oh,
left.
they're catching the raid now on Sabine. Sabine would have had an extra point with the raid. Yep.
6.
There you go. So it should be 20 on.
There you
Oh,
go.
it's fine.
That's why I got.
Okay.
So 20 on the.
Hey, man.
Then he uses these dice again.
All right. 5, 6. Yeah, that's right.
There you go. Yeah, he's using the dice to remind himself of the Red 3 raid. Okay, I got it now.
So what is old Ricardo here on the left? What's he trying to do? He's got to deal. If he can deal with Sabine, he might have a good shot at this.
Well, he's coming in with the Fighters for Freedom. That's not going to do it here.
I mean,
He
Sabine's
needs
just going to
something
punch him in the
more.
mouth for a lot.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, he can't take Sabine out, but I'm surprised he's not trying because that's
I mean, at this point, he has to
8
claim.
base.
Yeah, he's going to have to claim immediately all the.
No,
unless-
he can kill Red 3.
What am I at? 21?
Yeah. For 2, for 3, for 4,
He should be at 28 on.
29.
Right, but if Ricardo doesn't claim, he has to either kill Sabine or claim.
One more.
I guess he has to. It's kind of over, I guess, because he has to kill Red 3.
He can kill Red 3, but then all Christopher does is
Christopher
claim and the
just-
game's over.
Yeah, it just claims, and then because he's already used, he's got what, 1 resource left
Yeah.
on the left. He's got he can kill Red 3 with the Millennium Falcon.
Sorry.
So we're going to move on to game 2 here pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're pretty much there's no way out of this for Ricardo at this stage.
I mean, Christopher can make a mistake. People make mistakes all the time.
He can, but he seems to see it. I'm hearing them talk about it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're one.
The
There you go.
the lines of play that Christopher has had to take to get to this point are the standard Sabine lines of play. So it's
Yeah.
not like he's not being asked to overtax anything.
Chat
or
was
figure
talking
something
about
out
the
new.
lack of ECL. Now, Adam, help me out on YouTube. I can point this out between rounds.
Well, plus it hits the base extra 1.
Yeah, the extra one.
But what? Because I apologize. I was messing around with overlays. What did we miss exactly?
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
My apologies.
That was
Like a judge call miss, like the guy.
Yeah, he's basically saying apparently we missed something, or they both missed something, and I just
Well,
want to be able to go out and kind of briefly remind them of it.
Was it something other than the raid on Sabine?
I don't know if he attacked. Okay, so he went to base and Red 3 ends it. Yeah. Okay, so there's game 1.
Well, that's game
He
1.
played Falcon and didn't ready it. That's
Oh, okay. So he should have been able to hit that. I don't think it affected the outcome of the game, but it's.
I don't think it did either.
Good note going forward.
Oh, yeah.
All right, game 1 going to Christopher. We're still going to have glare problems in the top of the map, but top of the board. But I will work on that between rounds. So unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to suffer with that for this particular
I
matchup.
live here.
Oh, right on.
We've been here like.
While we've got a moment and we were busy scrambling to get the game started, let's do, very briefly, let's go ahead and meet the players. On your left, this is Ricardo. He is a local here from Austin, obviously playing Mace Yellow. And then across from him, on the right-hand side of the screen, this is Christopher. Also, another Austin local, and he is, of course, on Sabine Green, but that's not a traditional Sabine Green. That is your much more less common 30-point Sabine. It's, there was a debate long ago, Trey, in the Kira world, right? If you played Kira, did you play 30-point Kira or did you play Kira ECL? Traditionally, we haven't seen that out of Sabine. Traditionally, most Sabine players just go to ECL and call it a day. It's kind of the win big or go home mentality.
Well, it's especially with the advent of the second and third sets, when the top end of Sabine really came into
its own with Poe and Wrecker.
With Poe and Wrecker out there, both still fitting under the ECL, there's no brainer. Like, that's what you choose. So that's what makes this an interesting decision. So I'm curious, maybe Christopher hasn't been around for the last while. He's just kind of coming back into it, and this is a deck he's had for a while, or was there some thought that went into it that went, I see that, but I prefer this?
I'm not sure. It's an interesting question. I don't know that I've seen anyone play Sabine with a regular 30-point green base.
I've seen it in the past when people were first learning the game.
Okay, back at the
almost
beginning,
a year
sure,
ago.
in the early
back
days.
At the beginning, but
Sure.
not recently. No.
Okay.
So I mean, theory crafting here, speculating. Maybe it's a choice for the Sabine mirror to have 5 extra health and not worry about it.
Into the mirror, I can see how it might be beneficial. Give you maybe a few more actions to, maybe just 2 or 3 more actions, but that might be the difference between a win and a loss. Mm-hmm. With that said, in the mirror, I almost think.
Wait a minute, what just happened? Why does he have a sleeve wrong?
I don't know. Whoa, what is that?
He's got a wrong sleeve. Are they just gonna play? He's gonna fix it.
Hey, that should not be okay.
Go talk to the judge.
He's trying to. Oh, he's changing it now.
Yeah, but that should be a reshuffle.
They should reshuffle.
You want me to go?
Yeah, they should. No, I can tag him on. I can tag him on.
Okay.
He should reshuffle. Let me tag him on Discord here.
Okay.
They get mad.
I mean, it happens. It's not necessarily. That's way too obvious to be a cheat. It's just a mistake.
Yeah.
But you know what one that card is, so it's easy to shuffle to that one. We go.
Yeah, they need to. We've let the judges know they're gonna go check it.
Different sleeve in there?
I switched it out.
Okay, so you're going to want to reshuffle your deck, though?
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, just because.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. So they're gonna.
That's the power of.
So
the eye
I'm gonna
in
let the judge
sky.
crew handle it. I let them know that
Yeah.
this occurred. They have handled it. I'm gonna let them figure it out.
That's our first test.
That's our first test of this system, and it worked.
The emergency judge warning system.
The emergency judge warning system. I like that. I'm stealing that.
I didn't know how fast they would react on with it being on Discord if they're off there walking around looking at stuff.
He
but
picked it up
yeah,
within 30
it was great.
seconds. Well, and our judge crew is fantastic, right? I met some of them last night, and most of them, the rest of them this morning. The gentleman who was here last night, literally, he tagged me on Discord and he said, "Set me up. If you see something, ping me here.
If you
In
see
my
something,
watch,
say something."
you see something, say something. My watch will buzz. He's like, I got Discord
that's right. I
notifications
remember that,
on my watch. I'll look at it, and then we'll walk over and take care.
And we've both played with these either most or
Is
all
that
of these judges
Jetta
before.
partisan?
And Conroe. Jetta partisan, get it.
That's exactly what that. Or Jetta agitator. That's exactly
the one
what that is.
Cares if you have
Goodness gracious!
a leader
Would you look
unit.
at these cards.
That card will never fire in this match. I mean, the Saboteur part will, but
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, and then Sabine comes in for a ping. There we go.
the bean dings the face.
So Adam, what they did was they made him reshuffle. He had changed the sleeve. They made him reshuffle, and they restarted the game. That's why that's why they reshuffled the whole thing. He had to reshuffle and redraw. That was the judge's call, guys.
That was
This
the
is
judge's call, and it was
again.
right.
This is something that I am not a judge. I am not responsible for adjudicating the event. We let them know. They handled it their way.
I mean, if they're
Yes, he did shuffle his hand. He shuffled his entire deck. They weren't okay. I didn't know he kept his starting 6. Okay, I thought he was supposed to. He was supposed to reshuffle the whole thing. I thought.
we'll ask
Okay.
about it between rounds.
I was not paying that close attention after the judge said something.
Good to know.
Goodness gracious, Ricardo's really testing my card knowledge here.
Ardent. Ardent something. I like Ardent. But if you have the button, he gets bigger.
Yeah, he's a set 3 card.
No, he's set 1.
Set 1. He's
Yeah.
a set 1 card.
Pass.
This is This is fascinating.
Yeah, there he is.
I love
okay.
seeing cards that don't see play. Yeah,
The Ardent Sympathizer. There it is. Yeah, I knew while you had while you're on the button. Okay, and it looks like I've got initiative wrong. Let's fix that. There we go. Both players now down a little more. Nope. There we go. Whew.
According to the token. Oh, there you go. It just took a minute to update.
Ready?
All right, let's see how this goes.
Read it, babe. Sorry.
I would say Ricardo keeps forgetting to ready his units. All right, Battlefield Marine swings in.
It's
Nope,
for
wrong base. There we go.
All the
Did
people tuning
Christopher
in earlier.
have no turn to play?
Ooh. Let's see if Ricardo can take advantage of that. That's interesting.
That surprises me. For Sabine to not have a turn to play? A
This
mining
is
guild time.
wild. What is in this deck?
This is wild, kids. I'm loving every minute of it.
Did he just bring a draft deck?
I don't know. This is awesome, though. This is one of the things that I love about this game, right? Sabine pings in.
Well, if Ricardo had a shot, and I'm not saying he doesn't, but if Ricardo had a shot with this, then like if he had a 30% shot to bring these cards that we'll almost only ever see play in draft to win this match, then that would be the thing that I would love about this. And he may, I don't know, he may bring this home.
Another Ardent Sympathizer.
And there are definitely some interesting stuff going on. The Ardent Sympathizer that wants him to claim.
Yeah, he's definitely
But again,
keeping some pressure on here.
aside from missing the 3-drop, like Christopher is just smashing face the way
He took
Sabine
initiative
smashes
rather
face.
than okay, interesting. I'm not sure I would have done that. It does make the sympathizers big. There's the Darksaber
He
again.
wanted the sympathizers, which I didn't. Yeah, I would have gotten a couple of hits in.
And then that's going to come in because he knew he
know-
could have gotten at least one free attack there,
Yeah.
knowing Sabine's going to swing.
Right.
And then that's a 7-point hit.
And then you get the second attack if he drops the Darksaber. So you hit the first time knowing Sabine's going to attack.
Okay, I am off somewhere. I thought it was a bigger hit than that. He only took.
His turn's gonna hurt.
Okay. He's at. Okay, there we go. I was off by 3 somewhere. With 2 Ardent Sympathizers on the board and Ricardo on the button, those will hit for
10 points.
5. Each one of them will hit
That's
for
10
5.
points. That's a big smash.
You 100% know that Christopher's second action is going to be to take out the one that doesn't swing.
Maybe.
I mean,
He's super far
I don't know
ahead
why
in
he wouldn't.
damage. He may just be. This may just be a race now.
I mean, with a Sabine Dark, with a Darksaber Sabine on the board. Now,
5 to base.
ooh, see, I'm not sure I would have done that.
What do you do?
He went to base. I would have. I think I would have gone for Sabine.
Both guys feel like they have the advantage when it comes to hitting people in the face.
So 4, 5, 6,
good.
7, 8. The Ocho.
Can you do it on Discord? Daniel has me on a Discord thread. Okay, that works. All right, so Sabine swings in again.
Judge popped in, guys.
Yeah.
Had a question.
Need attack.
Is that a Rebel Assault? Yes, he's
Yeah,
coming with a
Rebel
Rebel Assault. So that's 8 from Sabine. And then he's going, okay, so it is. He's just going
Yeah, it's
straight
just-
to face here.
Both guys
4 more
thought
to
they had
base.
an advantage. Ricardo was looking to. He took
Yeah,
the,
so
the
now,
button early.
now with the Rebel Assault, and we'll go ahead and put that up here. I'm pretty sure that's going to wrap this up.
So let's see if Ricardo had taken the shots that he wanted to take, he would have done what 5 more damage. So this
Yeah.
would be at what 15, 19.
Well, he's done it now. He's hit
Well, no,
both.
but I'm just at the end of the last round, if Ricardo had done the 2 attacks that he could have done without and still been able to grab the button, what would it be like now? Just reevaluating the where he's
Yeah.
at.
Interesting
So it would be
choice.
at 19 and 24.
Okay. Playing the red 3 feels like a little overkill. I mean, if I'm Christopher, I think I just claim right there. I don't know. I mean, the red 3 feels like win more play right now. I'm not. Again, I
He's
don't think it's
pillaging,
going to matter.
So he wants him to discard.
What do we got there?
It
Is that
was a pillage.
is that a pillage?
Discard
Ooh.
2 cards, but
Okay.
Christopher doesn't care because he's winning on the board.
I mean, he's already got lethal out there. It kind of doesn't. I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot.
So if you just notice, Christopher presented his hand, the traditional random discard, but pillage is not a random discard.
Yes,
so
he gets,
I like
he gets to choose.
He gets to choose, but I like to think that it wasn't, oh, I don't know what the card was. It was, I put these out here because I don't need these. So you take whatever you want, and I will beat you with whatever I've got left.
Right.
That would be fun.
He's already. I mean, the trick
yes,
is.
he's one.
I mean, Christopher already has lethal on the board.
I know.
and he's
That was
going
the-
for a medal
the joke.
ceremony now.
The swagger of I don't care. You choose.
The green ones, guys. They're marked. Oh, he's got his own. That's fine. That works. That gets the job done. So, I don't think it's going to matter. One of the things I feel like Christopher's kind of going for win more here, and I don't know. I think just to be safe, I would have already claimed in his shoes. I mean, Ricardo's tapped out his board
if-
units that
if
could have
Ri-
killed Sabine.
If Ricardo
Can't.
claims,
Well, that's hella ugly.
we've got what 4 there. We got 4 on the battlefield guy. We've got the top guy. Well, I can't see what it is. Did we see what's flying in space?
It's red 3 again.
Okay, so it's red 3. So
Yeah.
if Ricardo has 2, that was too much. But if Ricardo had 2 things in his hand that could kill
Okay.
dudes, one of them being Sabine, he has an opportunity to win this if Christopher hadn't claimed by beefing up his guys.
Yeah.
He gave himself an out to lose.
He put the agitator into the battlefield marine.
Okay.
I don't. Okay, he's marking the experience a little differently.
Go out there with a ruler and wrap him on the knuckles. And be
Yeah,
like,
Chris takes initiative, and that's the game. I mean, that's at this point.
"Set, 24. Hit you with Sabine.
Yeah.
Win the game.
Pass.
But this is one of the things that I have new people come and I like.
It's actually a good point, Jank. This is going to be over as soon as Christopher takes an action. So in the end, it will not matter. But I'll go make that point to him as well. The Battlefield Marine and Sabine both qualified for medal ceremony, but you're right. Red 3 did not. Yes, I agree, Brett. I think that's a good way to put it. I think maybe you're looking at slightly inexperienced players. That's all I can think of.
Or player.
Say what?
Or player.
Player. I mean,
Oh, no, Christopher on the right. He made a bunch of.
that's what I'm saying.
Squeeze everything.
It's not. Again, it's not going to matter. Christopher's going to take his first action, swing Sabine, and the match is going to be over.
Right.
But I'm still going to go make a couple of points to these guys to hopefully help them out over the course of the rest of the day. So
One of the benefits of being on stream is that you get personal tutoring.
you
from
get. Well, I wouldn't call it tutoring.
Wes. No, everybody. We didn't go, or you didn't go out there and choose like I know this guy is a shark and this guy is a shark.
No, I
so
didn't.
I'm
I
putting him on
looked.
stream.
At,
You
I
just
saw
grabbed the cool
Mace,
bit.
and I was like, I want to see Mace. That's
Yeah,
interesting. You don't
that's
see a lot of people
exactly.
play Mace.
So, and everybody's on their own development path of getting good at the game. So
Yeah.
it's high likelihood.
I had
especially
originally invited Christian back because I wanted to see his. I wanted to see Gar Saxon again.
Oh, yeah.
But the gentleman he was playing with declined and said, no, I don't want to be on camera. I was like, okay, that's fine. It is what it is. All right, guys. Well, listen, I apologize for round 1 being a bit of a mess. I think this finally
you
worked.
tune in
Nope,
early,
still
you
haven't.
see the
Man,
bugs.
okay, man. I thought I'd fixed that last time. That really irritates me. I'm gonna have. The good news for us at least is I have about a half hour to. Oh, I didn't turn the lights on. You guys can't see us. There we go. Let's try that.
Oh, hello.
Hello. That's right. So we got a little bit of time here.